Digital. This is the cutting edge. When they are with you next Wednesday night, warm, may I tell you? Well warm, man. Hey, you know what them say? Them said this last year was the hottest year in Jamaica. Them said this weekend, yeah, will be the hottest, especially Saturday. Them a predict say it's going to be the hottest ever. So me don't know. I have to tell you, old people them to keep indoors, you know. And air conditioner go burn and fan go run like wild. So why you know that? We tell you that. Them say this weekend, yeah, going to be the hottest you ever feel in a Jamaica. We want to give thanks to Shane Clark, him up on the other line. Give thanks to him. So you know, we have an interview line up with a sister. Last week, we did have her on the stepping razor, and one heap of things are going on, so we couldn't get to finish the interview. So we put it off till tonight. So she's from DRC, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and she has some very interesting things she wants to share with Jamaica and share with the cutting edge listeners. So why you stay in tune for that? So here we know. So, done in African style. Bob Marley sang Destiny. And then it was redone by Buju Banton. Now you hear it in the African style, but you will probably never know so it was a Bob Marley song. But here we are saying now. You know, say Buju Banton and Vibes Cartel is the only two Jamaican artists right now when me say can solo out Madison Square Garden. I talk about single, you know, I mean, I two of them one time. Because you know, Vibes Cartel, they are prison, but Buju, we sold out Madison. I know one is a reason about it, and I say, yes, I think that Buju can solo out Madison. And it will happen because the Virgin get back in visa. I tell you, Jamaica no easy, you know. Here last week, I talk about everybody become journalists. Everybody turn journalists, you know. Them know this, them know that, them know why this, why visa get back, and them don't know nothing. Them don't know nothing. I can't believe that the things when me hear people put on this YouTube thing about where them know and where them don't know, you know. And none of them don't know nothing. Just scandalize and demonize and criticize and always stay so, Rasta. Always stay so. Man, you see the man, the American, the argument we have flash left and right, and them don't know. Man, I'll give you information about when you get this and this and this, that and this, that. Them don't know nothing. Me I tell you that. Man, why we stay away, Rasta? We broke down. And this YouTube thing, I make everybody feel like I'm a journalist, you know. News reporting, all them something them are doing, you know, news reporting. Big news and big headline when I have nothing to do with the story. I say it all the while, but I not stop say it. Because I'm to me too. And it's terrible, man. Terrible. Oh, me say man do. To man. Man to man is so unjust. Believe you me. Man to man. Very unjust. Yes, so we're there with you. You know, since I leave here, one of the most, grievous thing take a hold of me. And up to now I can't get over it. For those of you in the music fraternity and know the brethren name Desi Jack Jones. Desi Jack Jones passed on Friday. Or Saturday, man, one of them. Friday. I used him to play downtown Friday. show no sign of nothing. I lick him jump said we and pass away. No, the reason why this brethren is so close to my heart, and when I say close, I mean close to my heart, is that me and him I tour the world. When I say the world, I mean the world. I not talk about just go to America and run, come back. I talk about 1 week in a one country, 1 week in a next country, and just a go on, come back to Jamaica, go to the next continent, and this and that. And me and the brethren I share this relationship for 30 odd years. 30 odd years, me and him a tour. Yes. Because we've been out there with other band. But as a soldier like myself, yeah, we go out there and break enough ground. Only for years the brethren dead from heart attack. We not show no sign. And I like say, you see a man sick, and he mean in bed, and you hear him up at the hospital, and you go look for him, and you know, you hear him come out of the hospital, and you go look for him, and then you hear him dead. That brethren are not show no sign. And one thing me know him have a bad eye, man, him asthma. And me and him dey on the road, and when him a beat him drum, you know, say him asthma take him, and chew me at the poet, me just stop, me just hold on with the music and go and talk to the audience and read 2 poems. And then make him come back when him take him pump and him think about the brethren dead Rasta. Me don't know who, don't know him, no, we feel, you know, him used to play with Chalice. He was Chalice drummer. And one time, he just jokingly look upon them and say, hey, I got thief on the drummer, you know. I got thief on the drummer, you know. And it just so happened that he become my drummer. And him go at Jimmy Cliff, and him come back to my drumming, my drum. Him know every poem, every card, upon all of my poem that I perform. We and him was supposed to do a show the other day, and a years, as me that say, a years me not do a show with a band. And we decided we're going to do a show for Skyline. And rain come, and it never happened. And we say, all right, we're going to do it this Saturday where I come. This Saturday where I come. That will start World Street. Only for years to the bridging gone. I feel it till I can't, I don't know. It's still mind-boggling to me. I can't get a bridging out of my head. Believe you me. The amount of joy and happiness and the amount of disappointments and things where we have on the road is unbelievable, man. I mean, everybody who tour enough go through them something there, them things there, you know. But when we hear say Desi Jones dead, I mean, I know it's a blow, Rasta. It's a blow. Consider and say, me and him never have an argument yet. Him are the leader of him band, school band. Me and him never have an argument yet. And we run the most joke. The most joke. If you hear me at the bus, then you'll never know, say, man can run them serious joke with one another and laugh. Laugh. Me with my old foods, health food, and him with him Chinese restaurant them. Sometimes we are drive on another highway, and I know a foreign highway long, whether in Europe or whether in America. The highway them long, and to turn back on the highway, you know, you have to drive go far and come round. And sometimes we are drive on the highway, and when him look down, him say, well, me always see them, I say, see a Chinese restaurant there. You see the driver, him better turn, go up the road and come back down on the highway there. Forgot a Chinese restaurant there, you know. Yes. And when him see a Whole Foods, Because me only go Whole Foods. When him say Whole Foods, him say Mota, me just pass a Whole Food restaurant, a Whole Foods shop, you know. Supermarket, them Whole Foods. And no care where the driver do, him could have sleep in the day, 2-3 drive little long. Him have to wake up and carry me go to Whole Foods. And I the same thing with Desi. Any China, no care where as a matter of fact, we have map out which part of the store them there before we reach in the town, you know. And call which part of the Chinese restaurant there, which part of the Whole Foods there. It's a sad thing, Rasta. I mean, know the whole musical fraternity, because a rounded musician, you know, who play reggae. Him write the first book on drumming in Jamaica. That for sure how up there the man is. The man write a book about drumming. It painful, Rasta. Very painful. When we know say we now go up on the road again. We just talk to one to go to Brazil. We go at Desi yard less than a week before and I talk to him. Say, we are going to Brazil. And the man just gone. Just like that. His wife says heart attack. Just like that. The other day we go St. Martin's. Joshua and son play bass. Nick play guitar and Christopher McNally who no left. I play keyboard. And we go to St. Martin and we come forward. And the next gig where we go to know was up at Skyline. And after we done this Saturday, we'll make the arrangement for go to Brazil. And the man just gone left me Rasta. Well, that terrible thing him do that. Him shouldn't do that. Him shouldn't do that, man. The man just gone left me. Gone left him son, gone left him daughter, gone left him wife, gone left him bridging them. Showing no sign of sickness. No sign. It's not like you can't see him and I say, if you go up a doctor, you know, go check out this or check out that, you know. He must just moving normal, maybe he might feel pain and not tell nobody neither, you know. Yeah, maybe he might feel pain and not tell nobody, but may I tell you, Rasta, I feel it. When I say feel it, you know. Oh, gosh, man. Terrible thing. Terrible thing. Desi, Jack Jones, pass away. Long live Desi Jack Jones, I'd like to say. Because enough things we do up on the road, man. Enough things. As I say, enough ground we broke. We go place where whole heap of artists never go yet. I just said that day, I see man I go there. And I say, boy, you know, so I go there and say, we are broke ground from in the 80s, 90s. Some of them artists are never born yet. We are sold out place. We are going a place where your man attacks them and go here, so no one of them here there. The man never even knows a dub poetry can do them here there. You tell all people who never did, they say, we used to sell out some place in Europe there. Man, that's a muta. There's no poetry him read. Yes, a poetry him read, but we play it with music too. We are here up Gibby, you know. We are here up China, McDonald, all the man them who Christopher married the two past with the other day. Hey, all right, I could play some music because may I tell you, man, may I tell you. know, we did have a thing, you know, where, first of all, we don't deal with late. We don't deal with late on the road at all. From the man, them say, 9 o'clock bus. Every man have been at the bus by 9. And we have a thing where we are say, you say any man not in at the bus by the hour when I'm supposed to in at the bus, he must go each one $1. And if they are Europe, we say each, well, them they have Dutch mark and all them something there in a Germany, and the other money them, the krona and all the money there, we say, you will give each one $1, $1 if you're late, including the driver. Including the driver. And so we drop it. You see, if we're on the road and the road manager goes up, we drive along and reach our hotel, and we're going to the room, no television, no in there. We sit down in the lobby till them find a hotel give away television in there. And me and Desi that. And me and Desi that we can't go in a hotel room and have no TV. You have some place in Europe, you know, them put you in the hotel them, and the bathroom, you have to come out of the room and go down the hallway to go to the bathroom. We say we're doing that, and so we live at Jamaica. We use a bathroom and toilet. When you jump out of your bed, watch your man. I don't know if poor still same, you know, but I don't expect it to be different still. But my experience with that, brethren, is life experience. Life experience. It's a brethren where the time knows that we're not going late, and even do him things so we're going late, him wake up everybody when time comes to go up on the bus. And it's a man who will take all your passport when you reach at the airport and go check on everybody. And him just a drummer. We don't left it to no road manager to do this and do that and do that. All my daughter used to be on the road with me. We go to Brazil and we go to Africa. Well, I tell you some place where we go. I don't know if fully parties are going to them place again, you know. But me know say, me and school band go to some place where Bulipa one never go yet. We can't remember the name of the city them. In Africa, in Europe, in Japan, oh gosh man. And I tell you, it's a beating me get. Yeah, me get a beating Rasta. That's why me cry. Yeah. And when my wife see me cry, she knows say she can't do nothing about that, but she knows say me feel it. Because I'm not a man who cry, baby. Well, if I want dead, I just feel sad. But when Desi Jones dead, tears come on my eye like rain, Rasta. And I can't forget him. From last week till now, him just in my mind, in my mind. I can't forget him. So Desi, I saw it go. But you know, say, everyone are going to end up at the same place. Everyone are going to end up at the same place. We are growing. Theme song from the movie Shaka Zulu. If I want to see that movie, then we're going to see it, you know, Shaka Zulu. Or Google it on YouTube. So down now Google all the craziness, the madness, and spread propaganda upon people and discredit people's integrity. Because that is what the most do. You want to cuss one, discredit them, I try to discredit it. You know, see, and them don't know nothing. They don't know nothing, Rasta. They don't know nothing. What is life? Black Fury, featuring Sly and Robbie. All right, so as I tell you, Thursday we'll have an interview with our sister and we have to about it because I have so much things that are going on the program. So we decided to say we're going to bring her forward today. I don't want to slaughter her name, you know. I'm going to say So, Samba, good night.
Good evening, Muta. How are you doing?
I am totally okay. What pronounce your first name?
My first name is Swao.
Swao Samba.
Yes, Samba is my last name.
Yeah, the last
Swao
name.
is my first name.
Okay, all right, I pronounce it right then. Okay, so Thursday we'll start off the reasoning, and we want to start over. You was telling us about an organization that you have, you're the CEO of. What is the purpose of the organization?
All right, so it is a travel agency. A travel agency, we are offering the opportunity to the African diaspora in the North and Latin America and within the Caribbean, the opportunity to come discover the business, investment, work, and relocating opportunities that we have in the Congo. It's very important for us to be able to give the information to our diaspora, because right now everybody is in Africa, the Indians, Chinese, Europeans, Americans, everybody's there building wealth, creating their generational wealth, and building their own countries. But the only people who are not receiving the information is our own community. Yeah. And so that's why I'm working with the government to be able to give the opportunity to the country, the diaspora, to be able to come on tours, 21-day tours, and where you will go to the two main capitals, Kinshasa and Lubumbashi. And so we will go to see the startups, SMEs, learn about the whole ecosystem. There is also be a part of the ancestry tours to reconnect with the ancestry of the country. And so this is why we're here. And This is really the message we have for our brothers and sisters here in Jamaica.
All right. Most people, most of us who are familiar with Africa is mostly on the West Coast, Ethiopia, or South Africa. But the Congo seems to be a place where, because we hear about, just like Jamaica, where a whole heap of violence, whole heap of war, civil war, thousands of people are dead, while people are dig out the mineral resources, and that cause a whole heap of killing and them something that go on. Tell me something that we're missing from the whole the Republic of the Congo. Tell me something we were missing. Like in Jamaica now, white people tourists don't get killed in Jamaica. Black people are kill black people. So tourism is a big thing in Jamaica now. It's one of the places to go, the travel places, even though sometimes America say, boy, them give travel advisory. Travel advisory, America don't listen to that. Them go anywhere. Tell me something that we should be aware of and we don't know about the Congo, where we always have a perception about.
Well, the perception is, the most of the time when people ask me about Congo, they ask me about the minerals, the wealth, or about the war. But it's very important for the people to understand that we are more than just our minerals, and we are more than just the fight that the international communities has been putting us through for the 30 plus years for our minerals. We are, like Jamaicans, a very cultural, rich country where you can actually have a very good quality of life. So I just really want to encourage people to really be open-minded and not really listen to what the Western world is trying to portray, as we know that they don't really want to portray a good image of us in general, because they don't want us to be together. They don't want us to learn from each other. So we should be a little bit more smarter,
All right. So this thing that you're doing now, give us an idea of how we go about going farming in line with your travel agent. Hello? Hello?
Can you come again, please?
I'm saying that your travel agent, your organization, if you are interested in it, what is it that we are going there to see, observe, and also what we do to get there? What your travel agent will do for us to get there?
So we would take you will of course pay for the trip, but we will take in charge the flight, the visas, the whole paperwork, the accommodation, and give you then the opportunities of when you're on the ground to meet with the different ministers of economy, foreign affairs, and to meet the different plants, factories, where and have incubators, understand the whole ecosystem and the business and the opportunities that you have on the ground, see the lands for some people who want to buy land, see the different lands that are available there. And if you want to invest in tourism or real estate or anything you really want to do in education or anything, just to understand and come. So then whenever you go back to Jamaica, you can say, okay, now I've seen the ground, I understand the realities. Now I can have a more clear idea and say, okay, I will be interested in investing in this, and this.
How was the response? How long have you been here, by the way? How long have you been here?
Excuse me?
How long have you been here? I met you in Portland. How long have you been here?
I can't hear you clearly.
How long have you been in Jamaica?
I've been in Jamaica 1 month now.
1 month. And what is the response to what you are about?
It's positive. People love Africa, and people really want to come to Africa, but the thing is the means. Most of the people who have the means then unfortunately don't look to Africa in that sense, but then the ones who don't have the means, they look to Africa in that sense. Yeah. So it's now for me to be able to find a balance and find people who have the means, they have the interest.
To go there, yes, because as I say, most people on the West Coast, them go, Rastafari, Ghana, Ethiopia, other places, South Africa, Zimbabwe. It's just unfortunate that, I guess, as you say, it's because of the whole heap of things that we hear, especially with the guy from Uganda named, not Uganda. From Rwanda. Rwanda. A whole heap of things him guilty of. I think that is why he gets such a bad name, because of his... I'm going there with the American them and the English them and create that perception of the Republic. What do you say about that? What do you think about that?
Well, they have been meddling with our affairs since even with everything that happened, the wars with the Tutsi and Hutus and the deportation of... their hands are really deep in all of that, and the main goal is to keep that area where you have all those minerals to be just disturbed. So as long as the people are not comfortable and there is not peace, well, they can just steal and do whatever they want to do.
So what is the people? You have a president for all of the players, them call it Democratic Republic, or are they just militias, factions of different tribal chiefs who is divided?
We have a president. We have
a central government, yes.
Yes, and we have a democratic government, people are getting voted, normal.
Yeah, but how is it that we hear more of Rwanda involvement in a Democratic Republic than we hear of the president of the Democratic Republic? Or we hear film name called so much in the whole scheme of the thing?
Well, I think also there is also a language barrier because here, because our country is a French-speaking country, most of the information also are not always received here in the English part of the world. But our president has been going around and speaking and talking. But I think that our country is so vast, and he has already so much. It's so many layers of political. I mean, I'm not really the right person to really be able to talk on that. The only thing I can say is that he has a lot of things going on, but he speaks on the things.
About the people. Hello?
Yes.
You're doing something
Sorry,
else?
excuse me.
I think you're doing something else, you know.
Why you?
You get distracted, man. Something else that distract you.
Yes, something distracted me. Excuse me.
All right. Tell me when you're ready. Tell me when you're ready.
If I should tell you about what?
Tell me when you are ready to speak to me.
I'm ready to speak already. I'm so sorry. I'm here.
All right. Okay. All right. You have a special thing happening in DRC that you would invite people to come to. You know, like how we have like a reggae show or we have a, you know, carnival or things. There's something special that the best time of the year, to come to DRC is that time.
Yes. So, well, we have in September, at the end of the month of September, we have the Congo Caribbean Fest that happens every year. And so that's from the 19th of September until the 2nd of October. So that's also very interesting. And we are really wanting for the people from our community to be, and the diaspora to be able to participate to the events.
What is it like? Is it a stage show, carnival? What is it like? What is the event like? Is it a carnival or is it a stage show?
It's a festival. It's an exchange program. So we'll have Jamaicans who will come to Congo to do an exchange program in agriculture, history, music, arts, dance, sports, etc. And then at the end, we will finish with a festival of 3 days with artists from local, from international, and from the country.
Yeah. There's a festival that keep here. It's called Fruisin Thing. It keep in Portland. I think this year it will be on the 11th of August. I don't know if you're going to be here that long, but it would be nice to see a kind of indigenous kind of festival in Jamaica. It's in Portland where I met you. Sister P, I don't know if you hear about it.
That would be really nice, and it would be also very interesting if we could have drummers and percussionists, more cultural exchanges with African, because we have 54 countries on the motherland, but more here. Most of the time, we only relate to Kenya, Tanzania, South Africa, Egypt, Ethiopia. When we have so much more,
of course.
For me, I would really invite to, even here in the Caribbean, in the West, when we relate to Africa, to really be more open and really relate. Even for me, when I came the first time here, because I'm a dancer, I went to the music museum of the Jamaican Music Museum, and I found drums from everywhere. But then you say Kumina comes from Congo and the Congo culture, but they didn't even have drums from the Congo. So I had to come and gift the museum with drums from the Congo. And so I invite just my brothers and sisters here to just do an effort to really just be open to really all the 54 countries and all the 54 cultures, and for us to really just, try to collaborate together, not necessarily get along or live together, but just collaborate together.
How long will you be here? How long are you going to be here?
I'm here until mid of June.
Middle of June, okay. Well, maybe we can talk again and see the response that you're getting, because we always like to see response. We want to see it work, because we have enough for this, going to America. So we give thanks. Give thanks, Samba.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right. I'm going to find a song from the Congo to play for you, yeah?
Yes.
All right.
I see. Okay, thank you.
Take a break.
Have a good evening. Yeah. And thank you for your time.
Yeah, man. Yes, today I will, I will, if I want to know that Jamaica have a root in the Congo, Yeah, man. A whole heap of Jamaican roots in the Congo. Music and all them something there. The way we dance, the Congo. Yeah. You want to say the Congolese, them a dance all a tune, in some party in Paris, Because this of them there, you know, Paris them there, you know. Because it's true them talk French, them end up at Paris, just like Malaysian, people from Mali, people from Cote d'Ivoire and all them people there, them end up in a Paris. This show there have the name of the daughter who we just interviewed, Samba. We're going to play this show, sir. You get the man play guitar, you know, we're going to take some phone call. We're going to take some phone call now, we're going to play this show, we're going to play this, listen.
When I go in Africa, you see every black man in the West, why? Him is what him want to be when him go to Africa. You hear me? Him is what him want to be when him go home. But there's still a decision for the African them making, because them have to come together and make the decision, Africa for Africans at home and abroad. Because we defend Africa. See? But up till now you don't really have like the African come out and say, well then yes, I defend who no. Yeah, you hear me? But still we can't give up. Because we know that some of them is French and rule for them country, some of them is American, some is English, some is German. So what we are dealing with is something where we know say if we not deal with it, I mean, it have to be dealt with, you know. We just lucky say, me glad to say, well then yes, me know. That when time we fight this war, you know, you find say it's not just a war of survival, it's a war of survival of a people.
That's Bob Marley. How about that? Your sounds out there, you know, in the dark. That was Bob Marley talking about Africa, motivation, celebration, talk things too. Him not just sing it, him talk things too. Or play it again.
When I go in Africa, you see every black man in the West, why? Him is what him want to be when him go to Africa. You hear me? Him is what him want to be when him go home. But there's still a decision for the African them making, because them have to come together and make the decision, Africa for Africans at home and abroad. Because we defend Africa. See? But up till now you don't really have like the African come out and say, well then yes, I defend who no. Yeah, you hear me? But still we can't give up. Because we know say some of them is French and rule for them country, some of them is American, some is English, some is German. So what we are dealing with is something where we know say if we not deal with it, I mean, it have to be dealt with, you know. We just lucky say, me glad to say, well then yes, me know. That when time we fight this war, you know, you find say it's not just a war of survival, it's a war of survival of a people.
Yes, Ian. Ian.
Blessed.
Blessed man.
Yeah, what do I know, Tommy, man?
Cutting edge. Me who?
Yeah, I'm going to talk to you one time, what's them done to me over at hospital, stop hospital, you know. You might forget, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you the lady at the hospital when the things broke up?
Me never in the hospital, made the pan the outdoor, and picked up 2 injections through my pants, 2020.
Okay. Yeah.
But, right. So it's so tired, I eat 2 little so tired,
So where I say no?
Yeah, me just want to show up, yeah. Remind you what's going to happen, you know, and when me come home, me see everything pop up.
Everything pop up? What do you mean?
Well, anything I just destroy. Yeah, and try to use it for any test or any test negative, what to tell me doctor is the best. And I put injection me pick up through my pants, and that day I pick it up, it affect my feet until today.
Oh, yeah? You can't walk.
Yeah, but still, my feet, me go over there, you know, don't talk it in the open, go in the office. And we go in the office, then send me over to Senate. And they told me, you know, to rub and pee. Me not take it, me have the time now. But that was a negativity. So, the embodied stay on Rastafari. I was studying Rastafari. So it don't reach. You know? But the doctor didn't say, as someone finds saying overjudged me. And then there's me to injection to my pants, and then I must see a must on the way I want to eat.
Yeah, you didn't tell me that already, man. You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, man.
Remember, you tell me that.
You split up, you know. That me have already some rice. See, man, Mr. Me have made rice. Don't you tell me that, you know, when I take for me try eat with your son, you know.
Yeah.
And then you tell me that, but you see me now, I don't deal with it better this year.
All right.
I urge me a day, you know, plant now, take off lots.
That's good, that's good.
Banana.
Yeah. Which part you plant? Which part you have a plant? Which part you have plant?
Friendship me, man. Friendship.
Okay, all right. Well, me I look forget 2 banana and plant from you then. All right?
Yeah. Why? I am telling me I used to you know motor, man. And when you went to Africa, when you're on a 5-1 them. I live where I walk for England too. So, I don't want to talk too much.
Oh, yeah, the brother will walk. Yeah. From,
yeah.
He walk from England to Ethiopia.
Yeah.
I'm going to play back the interview there, I'm going to play it back.
Yeah, and when you say, with the time with this one for rain, when you put up the video, you do for this one, when this one type it on. You do for Dr. Boots, you know, you must read and teeth. What do you move to, man?
All right,
you
sir.
You say, no, man.
Yeah, man, give thanks.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, man, Ira, man, give thanks.
Yes. Blessed.
Long time listener that. From talk about the interview, the long time listener.
Congo crisis, in a nutshell. Since 1996, over 6 million people have died in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, so that we, in the Western world, can benefit from its resources. Congo is extremely rich in gold, diamonds, copper, cobalt, tin, uranium, coltan, and many other precious minerals. Congo has 64% of the Earth's coltan, a precious mineral that is needed for our modern electronics like iPhones, iPads, computers, laptops, PlayStations, Xboxes, Nintendos, jet engines, inkjet printers, and the list goes on and on. In 1946, the Strategic Minerals Stockpiling Act was passed to obtain and stockpile cobalt. With the largest reserves of cobalt on the planet, Congo was targeted. Cobalt is a strategic and critical mineral that is essential for our aerospace, military, and defense industries. As the United States and the United Kingdom provide financial aid and military aid to countries such as Rwanda and Uganda, these neighboring countries plunder Congo's natural resources as the death toll rises. In 4 studies, the United Nations implicated multinational companies in sourcing coltan from Congo, stating that these companies serve as the engine of the conflict in the DRC. As the world benefits from Congo's riches, Congolese men, women, and children continue to be raped, tortured, starved, displaced, and killed. In 2010, a leaked United Nations report cited crimes of genocide may have been committed by the Rwandan troops. There is very little media coverage on what is actually happening in Congo. When Congo is covered by the media, it is often about rebel groups committing mass atrocities. What these reports do not cover are the funding, training, and the arming of these rebel groups by foreign governments. Nothing is ever mentioned about the Western-backed coups, wars, assassinations, or the involvement of foreign corporations in the looting of Congo. 48 women are raped every hour. Millions are displaced. Over 6 million dead. Half are children under the age of 5. What is happening in Congo is a silent Holocaust.
Serious thing. We don't hear about it because we don't have the connection and the links. We should have links all over Africa to tell you what's bad and what's good. You know? And as your sister talk about, that is one side of the Congo. Congo is a big country in Africa. And that same coltan we might talk about is eating at the iPhone, the cell phone, and all of the computer them where we are used. And them know that. So them keep we in the dark. Not only with the good things, but with the bad things. The sister come and tell you, say, it's not everything bad in the Congo. Just like how them paint Jamaica, like killing are going everywhere in Jamaica. 3 million people live in Jamaica. 3 million people live in Jamaica. And every day we hear about killing. But guess what? Majority of the people, them still go to them work every day. Still at work. Who at work? You have someone now work. The majority of the people them is moving normally, as normal can be. Even with what we hear about the whole heap of killing. And I want to tell you that it's the same thing when we go to a certain country, either is in Africa. May I tell you, one night I go to thief a taxi. Literally thief a taxi in a Cote d'Ivoire, what they call Ivory Coast. Me and Jackie are going to the studio to do the program, Cutting Edge. Just like now, we're going to do the program. And them tell the taxi man must drive and go to the station. And the man are driving on some dark road later. And the man stopped the car, the taxi, and walk go over one place that look like a nightclub. But the road no have no light at all. And he left the key in the car and I say, Jackie, watch out. I move this car here, you know, Rasta. I move this car here. I'm sure I say, I'm going to move it, you know. And I look behind me now to see if the man come back. And she look behind me and I say, all right, you know. I move the car, you know. Just as I'm about to go move the car, you know. I see the man walk, come back at the car. It's like them, some late hours. Yeah, it's I tell you. Them little thing there, make you know, say, yeah, we're scared, but we're not scared. 12 o'clock, all right? So, yeah, we'll tell you about this little incident with me and Jackie in a Ivory Coast when I plan to move a taxi. Because it's like, me know so me pass the radio station, you know. But the radio station, you have to come off of the main and make a U-turn for go which part of the radio station there. And the man passed the radio station, you know, and going on this dark road with no light, no depend. And me and Jackie on the taxi, the man left all the key in the car. I say it already, but no, man, it's scary, but me have a move him taxi. Believe you me. I'm going to report him to the president. Yeah, report him to the president, but him come forward, I can't remember what the thing is like about, 8 hours in front. Ivory Coast was 8 hours. That means a stepping ways I mean I do. So stepping ways I over there start about 10 o'clock in the night. So them hours there. Dark place. Some place where me not stop my car in Jamaica. Yeah, what place? Anyway, we'll play this and we're going to play this. Listen.
Congo crisis, in a nutshell. Since 1996, over 6 million people have died in the democratic...
Hey, we played that. It would have played a while ago. It would have played a while ago, yeah. I know that one player. This one player.
Welcome back. The late fashion designer Coco Chanel once said a woman who cuts her hair is about to change her life. A new study out of the US suggests the pursuit of perfect hair could actually be impacting our health. Researchers looked at 18 hair products sold in the US and traditionally used by black women, like hair relaxers, hot oil treatments, anti-frizz or leave-in conditioners. Every product they looked at contained endocrine disrupting chemicals, or EDCs. That means they interfere with the way our bodies produce hormones, and many of those products are actually banned in Europe. And what's of particular concern is how few of those compounds are listed as product ingredients, and that makes it difficult for users to know exactly what they're putting on their hair and scalp. Well, the study is published in the journal Environmental Research. Tola Okogu is a hair care blogger and author. She's with me. Her children's books explore the relationship between girls and their hair. And joining us from Boston, Massachusetts, is the study author, Dr. Jessica Helm, a scientist at the Silent Spring Institute. Jessica, I'm going to come to you first to talk about the health problems that you found black women tend to have more than other women in the US. There was something that stood out for you here.
Yeah, thanks for having me. So we know from previously published research that black women have higher rates of uterine fibroids, of infertility, earlier onset of puberty, as well as rising rates of endometrial and breast cancers.
And did you find a link with the kind of chemicals that are in the hair products we talked about?
So what we found was that endocrine disrupting chemicals were frequently present in these products. We know that endocrine disrupting chemicals are present in people's bodies, that some of the same chemicals that are in these products are in women's bodies frequently. And we know that they have effects at high doses. Our study wasn't set up to specifically answer the question of whether or not these chemicals were directly influencing health, but the fact that these chemicals are frequently found in these products was of concern to us.
Let's pick up that concern with Tola, because I know you not only act as a hair care coach, you're aware of what's on the market now, yes. But you've been aware of, over years, the kind of products that have been used by black women to care for or tame, or however you want to put it, your hair.
Yeah, with black hair, it naturally requires a lot more products than any other hair type because it's drier and it also requires more lubrication. So black women do tend to use a lot of products in one session, so they'll layer products. And historically, the products that we buy, I've been aware for a while that the ingredients are on the cheaper end, and the brands, it does appear to be quite low quality products, and most of the products are bought in hair shops in areas where the demographic is majoritively black.
And a lot of products traditionally have come in from the States.
Yes, they have. Historically, I mean, I've been using hair products obviously for a long time. And when I was young, my mother used to relax my hair with little relaxer box kits that were directly imported from the US. So historically, most of our products do come from the US.
And Jessica, there is another concern, which is often the ingredients aren't fully listed. So it's hard to know what you're dealing with when you buy these products.
That's right. Yeah, we actually found that the majority of the chemicals that we detected weren't listed on the ingredient label. We did find that parabens tended to be better labeled, but they were by no means always labeled. Fragrance chemicals tended to be labeled with the word fragrance, but the actual ingredients within those fragrances were not listed on the label.
Do you think, Jessica, that black women who use these products that are directed at them as a market should be worried about their health because of this?
Yeah, that's a good question. From a precautionary approach, I think it makes sense to reduce exposures to products that have chemicals that may cause harm, and where there are opportunities to reduce that exposure, I think it makes sense to do that.
Tola, what do you think about that?
I agree completely. A few years ago, when I became more ingredient conscious in terms of the products that I use, and I kind of picked my products looking at the ingredients list, and I've become more familiar with some of the chemical names, I have moved to more organic products, and there are more products in the marketplace, a lot more UK manufacturers. And as the trend has moved towards more natural hair, so have the products. So women are being more conscious about what is in the products they're using on their hair and skin, and they're being more careful and picking products that are either more organic or have less cosmeceuticals of more natural oils, etc.
And Tola, I'm interested in the fact that you speak to a younger audience as well. I mean, partly because of your coaching, but also the children's books. I think we can show some of the front covers of the books that you've published and are about to publish.
Yeah.
And hair care is a massive issue.
It is. It's something that speaks to the heart of identity for a lot of Black women and Black girls. Hair isn't just hair for us. It's the number one signifier of our race, and it is very much tied into our race and how we view ourselves. And historically, our hair has been something we've kind of felt ashamed of and felt was inferior. So my books kind of are about celebrating Black hair, Black skin, Black beauty, and hopefully helping a new and younger generation that's coming up develop a love for their hair and what is naturally coming out of their heads.
And Jessica, just a final thought from you. I mean, the Silent Spring Institute, that makes me think about environmental awareness from the 60s on. And do you perceive that people now are much more concerned about ingredients and environment, especially when it comes to something so intimate as hair?
Yeah, I think that there is, within some areas of society, there's some awareness, but I think by and large, people are generally unaware of the chemicals that are in their products and the potential that those chemicals might have to cause harm.
Well, Jessica, I think that's an important warning. And Tola, I suppose that's part of the education that needs to be done.
Yeah, but my advice to Black women would be educate yourself. Get to know some of the more common dangerous ingredients like parabens and even silicone oils. And some of the products you listed are commonly used. So if you educate yourself, you can avoid it. And as I said, there are more products in the marketplace, so there is more choice and more variety.
Well, Tola and Jessica, thank you both for joining us here on...
Yes, I know so whole heap of Black woman, when they go buy things, they don't read label. Most Jamaicans don't read label. I hear them tell you, say, it's important that you read the label for the thing where you have to put in your ear, because some of them cause whole heap of unhuman or inhuman problems. Them say most Black people have those problems. And it all come from things where we use our body and go in our body. So, warning, we don't just play them things because for just play sake. We have played for you listen, that you can really get an understanding of what really taking place. Serious thing.
Africans to seek to regain their independence from the colonial.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mandingo.
Yeah, what Mandingo, you know, man?
What, man? And I tell you, man, I do no brethren, Jimmy James, up the vagabond fame.
In Passway?
The thing come to... Yes, died on Tuesday.
You know, so the drummer for Steel Pulse dead?
Yes, he was found dead at his home because brethren them did see him and thing and like him and then he wasn't answering his phone, and when them check him, dead.
Yes, Desi Jones dead?
Yes, man, sad too. About Desi.
Desi
Root. Yeah, man, Desi Root.
No, man, I know Desi Roots, man. No, I know Desi Roots.
No, Mr. Desi Roots who told me that.
Oh, Desi Roots tell you, yeah. Yeah, me I tell you.
Yeah.
But them just go so when Jimmy James, where said them just find Jimmy James or all go?
No, what happened? He was 84. He was actually born the 13th of September 1940 in St. Ann, Brownstown, St. Ann.
Yeah.
He used to sing on cruise ships and that type of thing, you know. But a couple of years ago, he told me that he had to retire from the singing because he developed Parkinson's disease.
Okay,
He got Parkinson's. And then he had heart problem too, you know, the breathing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he died in the hospital near his home, Norfolk Park Hospital, over in London.
And what if them youth are not going to know who named Jimmy James? Them not going to know Jimmy James and the vagabond. Them not going to know who named Swat.
that big hit 1964 for Lyndon Pottinger. Come to me softly. That
yeah.
Come to me softly.
Yeah, man, you don't have to sing it, Bridget. That's spoil out the man song, man. We have spoiled out the man song for man.
No, you can't sing, you can't sing. Go ahead.
No, me talk.
I know you talk, but me talk and me can't sing.
All
yeah,
right,
man,
sir.
boy, me feel it. And you know, I remember years ago him come on Heineken Star Time. And stop that and sitting in the park and so man by the time Heineken Star and by Oxford Road there.
Yeah, no big thing.
You know? Yeah, man. But why I tell you, man.
And we have to face Desi Jones dead down here, so me I tell you. And Steel Pulse in Birmingham, they have to face them drummer dead over there, so.
You know, your school that you used to go to, Wesley School, it's just about 2 weeks ago or so, I was at the funeral of Rocky Campbell.
Why you not stop our funeral, man?
Yeah, but him used to go to Wesley School, your school, not 30. Yeah, man, was a well-known singer here in England. I have all a tune named Black Man in England and that tune there. And so, you know, I like that, over the years. Rocky Campbell, well-known in the circuit here, you know, and things.
So what going on in England, apart from that?
Well, apart from that,
so you have to think long, not now go on.
Yeah, desperate families have been handed a record 3 million emergency food parcels, almost double the total 5 years ago.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, because of the economic situation, exit and that type of thing, you know. Chuck Food Bank revealed that numbers were up for children as well as adults across Britain. And it distributed over 3 million parcels up to the end of March. Of which 1,977,308 were for adults and 1,144,096 were for children.
So the Prime Minister is supposed to get enough cheers to them, some of them, man.
You mean no pressure? Yes, because his organizations have to be donating these food parcels, you know, and about 655,000 people use this scheme for the first time. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. So why them never use it?
Because things weren't so desperate, but things get
desperate now.
You know, that people were never used to, and in fact, a lot of them were used to look down and going to food banks to get food and things. You know, you have to eat. You know, food come before. Yes, you know, so the food charities have to have filling and things, and this is why people are saying that the politicians them not dealing with things to allow this type of situation, you know, this desperate type of thing, whereby some type of thing they are going. Yeah, man.
You see, Jamaica just give out a sound, say Palestine should be recognized as a state of the UN. You hear about it?
Yes, I heard about it the other day, and I tell you, I was pleasantly surprised that this was done, you know, and to support that move, you know what I mean? Because they make so much wrong moves and things. But it was a good move. Yes, man, because we're really going on in Gaza and West Bank is really, really wicked bad.
Terrible.
You know, it's genocide. It's nothing short of genocide. And at the same time, while we are talking about what's happening with the Arab Muslims in Gaza and West Bank, we not to take our eyes off what has been going on even longer in the Congo. You know,
we just talked to a daughter from the Congo, you know. You never hear?
No, I never heard.
We just talked to a daughter from the Congo who there, so I try to get people for really go to the Congo because she say it's not everywhere these things are happening. And it sound, when you listen to it, it sounds like no, we're not there. You know, the Congo, we not have no war. And she say, no go so. War there, but it's not everywhere. It's like Kingston. You know, I know everywhere people are kill people. You know, like Jamaica, you know, I know, like. So
that is true, you know. Because I know, like in Kinshasa, which is the capital, and so you do have that type of situation. But in the middle, like people want places like that.
Yeah, break up. Yeah, break up though. Yeah, break up. But I hear you.
You hearing me now?
Yeah.
Like Paul Kagame sending forces in certain parts.
Yeah, create the problem.
Yeah.
Him and the French, them line up, and the British.
Yes.
When I hear you, Bridget, trust me. And it's a time signal that when I hear you. Yes, we're there with you on the cutting edge.
Yeah.
You there still, Mandingo?
Yes. Yeah, man. There, man.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, what?
When I hear you know. Mandingo, him gone, Shane. Him not connect. I'm going to take him next time. I'm going to play this.
To regain their independence from the colonial masters. Historians will remind us that we were first enslaved, that Africans were taken, and this we seldom say. The first civilization to take Africans out of this continent were the Arabs. And they took Africans from the eastern coast. And it's sad that in that part of the world, there are not many Africans who remained, because it was in the business of the Arab enslaver to castrate Africans. We never say that, but we must say it because it is historically significant. Then the Europeans came, the Portuguese came, the Spaniards came, the Germans came, the French came, the Belgians came. Africa became the hunting ground for the European colonizers, and we were the spot. We built, our ancestors built the United States of America, our ancestors built Europe, and when slavery had lost its shine and sheen, the Europeans abolished it, but they replaced it with yet another pernicious enterprise, the colonization of Africa. The Europeans sat in Berlin, in Germany, in 1884, and they looked at the map of Africa and parceled it out. The British had their share, the Germans had their share, and Tanzania or Tanganyika was their share, as was Rwanda and Burundi. The Spaniards were Johnny-come-latelys in the arena, and they got little Equatorial Guinea and Southwest Africa. The French were here, the Portuguese were here, and we were colonized. This time round, they did not take us away. They came here, and they controlled us, and they told us, not in so many words, that we were children of a lesser God. And we were treated as if we were children of a lesser God. In fact, They told us that on the day of creation, we were merely hewers of wood and drawers of water. And if anybody were to doubt it in 1948, it was more blatant when Hendrik Verwoerd instituted the apartheid regime in South Africa. But yet there is a sense in which the God that we worship never sleeps. The colonial enterprise ran its course, and the European tribes, the Europeans never called themselves tribes, they called them nations, were engaged in a war. First in 1918, the European tribes fought, and they had something called the League of Nations, which died. Then they fought again in 1945. And what is unique about the European nations is that when they are engaged in tribal wars, they call them world wars. So there was another war between 1945, 1939 and 1945. And after that, a new kid on the block, the United States of America, took the lead in saying that colonialism was something that was undesirable. But at that time, Africans were never quiet. Those who had been taken out had already started agitating. Many of us here will remember Marcus Garvey, of whom Bob Marley says, Garvey was a buffalo soldier in the heart of America. And many of us will remember W.E.B. Du Bois. Many of us will remember that they started agitating that Africans must regain their dignity and their independence. And indeed, in 1847, in Liberia, a small group of Africans were brought back in Monrovia, and Liberia became the first independent black nation in the continent of Africa. So soon thereafter in Sierra Leone, they also created yet another colony. But Africa was colonized, except Ethiopia, which they tried to take in 1938 and exiled Professor Dr. Haile Selassie. And unfortunately, they were defeated, as you remember, in the Battle of Adwa. Africa can defeat European tribes. This history is necessary that we are able to appreciate the freedom that we gained. So that Garvey came, W.E.B. Du Bois came, but there was another crop after the 1940s who had the advantage of European education. And there were people in Europe also who are beginning to recognize that indeed equality was necessary. And this was not anything new. In 1776 in the United States of America, the American state sitting in Philadelphia in the United States of America declared unto themselves that all men are born equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among those are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. A few years later in France, after the revolution, they also recognized that we were to be equal, so that the colonized nations which had now taken Africans thought that they were safe. They had taken Leopold Sédar Senghor from Senegal to Paris, and they thought that they were creating a little Frenchman. Little did they know that they were creating somebody who would want to overthrow them. They took Félix Houphouët-Boigny from Côte d'Ivoire, and they thought that they were creating somebody who would be subservient to them. They took Ahmed Sékou Touré and Modibo Keïta, and they thought they were safe. Little did they know that they were creating the future leaders and agitators against French colonization. And they did not stop there. The Portuguese also took Agostinho Neto and Amilcar Cabral and Eduardo Mondlane to Lisbon. Little did they know that those individuals would be the catalyst that would be necessary in the process of decolonization. The British also had their fair share. They took others. They took Mwalimu Kambarage Nyerere, Hastings Kamuzu Banda, Kenneth David Kaunda, and many others to the United Kingdom, Jomo Kenyatta. Little did they know that those would be the individuals who sometimes later, and in Ghana, of course, they took the Osagefo, Kwame Nkrumah, and in Nigeria, they took Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, Abubakar Tafawa Balewa, and Sir Ahmadu Bello, the Sultan of Sokoto. There is a sense, therefore, in which these individuals started recognizing that having been enslaved, having been colonized, we now had to liberate ourselves. And the agitation started. And Kwame Nkrumah and his Ghana acquired independence in 1957. And I still can hear Kwame Nkrumah through the vicissitudes of time saying in Accra, Ghana, that Ghana is free and will never be colonized again. But the freedom of Ghana means nothing if the rest of Africa is not free.
R.E.F.M. Thought-provoking, always smoking. Lyrics like a bazooka. You are listening to Mutabaruka. Yes, ill.
Yeah.
Blessed.
Well, Muta.
Cutting edge.
Yeah, man, everything up.
Yeah, man.
A chicky, the archangel, this, you know.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, you know, you're not going to know, man. That's the second time I call the program, you know.
Where you come from, heaven?
No, man.
Okay.
Well, Papa Man is watching to keep us the teaching of His Majesty.
Yeah,
so we don't want the devil philosophy. You see the devil philosophy. After the youth, them still, you know, them take it out of the church and the youth, them not learning the more. So them not, you see the crime of violence are going to the church, you know, not the school, you know.
School, yeah.
Yeah, because the youth, them not going to Sunday school teaching again, you see it.
Oh. So what them do I get different in them time? What them do I get different?
Actually, from two.
What kind of teaching them do I get different?
Them not get, man, but them not.
What them did I get? What them did I get in the school? What them did I get? What them not get now?
Them now take it now, man.
No, you said them wait no man. You said them used to get something at school and them now get it again.
Oh, and the devil philosophy they get into the church, but they not teach. Then you them now get it again, man.
I don't understand what you're saying. No. Them now at the school you're talking about.
Yeah, so the crime of parents are going to the school because you them now get a Sunday school teachment again.
Why? Them not in Sunday school again?
Because the youth them now they have Sunday school, yes, but the youth them now got church again, man. Them done with them things, man.
Okay. So what we are going to do?
You say if we're in a classroom, I am the monitor for the classroom, I tell the teacher come and then I see the teacher. The classroom mash up, you know. After them tell the world say God come and then I see no God come. You can't get the people to go praise God again, you know.
But the people, them are praise God same way.
They are praise God, but they're not praising enough. God, church and state, you know, one supposed to praise, one supposed to serve.
So you know things the church I keep same way?
It a keep, but they're not, mostly one set of people in that church. Church is not wide enough, man.
Okay. So if you say the church can't help the problem, save the problem.
And the church have to save the problem is, man.
Okay.
And until the philosophy is whole and superior and other inferior, the church is a pint panty way to, you know, man.
Okay.
Yeah, man, the church, man. The Jamaica Umbrella Church Association needs to wake up, man. The Jamaica Counter Church Association, man.
Yeah, but me think that the church are one of the problem, some of the problem too.
Yeah, because the kind of flatness usually going to the church, you can't get people to go to churches again, man. The church are the problem is, man.
So we are going no, we never go on to the church before.
Well, you see, when we look at you, we usually have to go Sunday school, go get to the Sunday school.
No, I know we used to go to Sunday school. I used to know Sunday school, but when I say, what is going on now that never go on in the church before? We are going now.
with the church, are mostly the same adults, are the same set of people that go to church as on the daytime, after the daytime in the month. I want some new youth in the church now, you see.
So why not try get up some and send them go to church?
I try that all the while, man, but I want a platform, man. I don't get a platform, man. Upon every person that I go talk on the radio, we can send out the message, you see.
What kind of platform you want? You know, just go up on one corner, man, and take your Bible and 2 needle and all them something and some garlic and sit on up out a corner with some olive oil.
Yeah.
Stand up on one corner, man.
Now, I'm going to try a thing, man. I put something on Facebook and so we can deal with it, man.
Oh, Facebook, you're gone.
Go on a corner, go to reach out to the people better.
You never about when in the days when nearly every corner in a city have a preacher preach on it.
Yeah, man.
They know that you feel, man, since you believe in the church so much.
All right, I'll try a thing then. Me call you back. I'm up on the road now, yeah?
Yeah, all right. The boss will come, man.
Yeah, the boss will call me, yeah.
Yes, ill.
Yeah.
Yeah, blessed.
Blessed Muta.
Yeah, man, yeah, man, I hear you.
Yeah. Me just want to say thank you. Yeah, you remember time about 10 years when you tell the people them to plant tree?
Yeah, still I tell them.
Yeah, man. And then today when me there ground and realize that me pick a coconut and drink it, I say, watch your Muta. So me plant coconut tree, you know, and me church, I'm not, you know, pick up the water.
Me I tell you.
Very, very sweet.
No coconut water no sweet like the one where you plant, you know.
No water no sweet like the one where you plant, man, when you're thirsty and choppy. None.
No hockey no nice like the one where you plant, you know.
I tell you, man, even a cane, when you broke a cane, man, and just chop off, it, and not say you go plant it and just
man.
Not sweet like that.
Yeah, man, give thanks, man, give thanks.
Yeah, man, I give thanks to the time, man. And when you come to England already, and when you did there England, you know, when you say you want to go back home, you know, and I come back and nobody go back, you know. Just when you come there and say people, them say Aki tree. You remember Aki tree, them and look at coconut tree, them. Yeah, England not at the time there, you know. I will say, if we never there, would have experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when I come back, I just plant some on the bank, you know, I say, watch ya. Because I got England go plant, and my friend say, everywhere you go, you plant. I mean, I say, yeah, put that as a plant. Yeah.
We have to take a little program. If you want to hold, you can hold. If not, call back.
All right.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, man, all right.
All right.
The time on IRI FM is?
The time is 1 minute past 1 o'clock. We don't have the, all right, we don't have the thing, we lock off the bread, we don't have it.
No, man, we don't lock off there.
Okay, all right. Yes.
Yes. But you know what I want to ask you, Muta? United Nations is a fraud, not true?
It looks so.
Yeah.
It looks so, for a long time.
Yeah, because look in this modern days, the massacre when Israel are deal with them actually picking them and they baby them. But and in at this time, and I like the first time when Hitler when we never had television and support. But nobody, not even a ball out.
No man, people about how you about people not ball out, man.
Muta.
What?
People would have should have ball out more Muta. Than they picking them. Tell me true.
Do I say?
People should have ball out more.
Thousands of people are ball out, man. You know, see the people them on the road in America, the college campus them block up in Europe.
Jamaica.
Well, Jamaica now, you see Jamaican people not really interested in that thing when now go on in America, you know. If it now go on in America, they're not interested.
No.
Because even in Haiti, they know, we are going to Haiti. Jamaican people basically that come like it isolated from them, you know.
Yeah, because but my tell me says that media house supposed to highlight those things.
Yeah, I mean I say the people them the journalists them in Jamaica like kind of those. Eh?
You know what I want to ask you? Why every journalist, right? If one media house have one image everybody take it and repeat the same image. Because I watch Gravitize and I want image, everybody I repeat.
Yeah, watch what?
Now watch Gravitize news, right? But every news, I want image. Like I just one image, everybody approach here. Like other image not there.
Like which image I'm approaching?
All right. In Israel, it is the same going to Israel. It's just when them are going and them are show you where every media house are show. Nobody now show different section. Like, just like a movie.
You mean in a Jamaica? In a Jamaica you talk?
Yeah.
Oh. Because if you go on YouTube, you see different news reports, Al Jazeera, you see some people from Israel there, where it's Israeli, we have fight against the Prime Minister said we you have to go find your own news report, Bridget.
Yeah, but me realize that you come like, and who then like them report good, then say the good things about who then like, who they not like, then say bad things about.
Well, most people say that way they still.
But even if you ask, because one of my friends tell me I'm an idiot. In Russian war, me tell him say Ukraine can never win the Russian war. NATO can never win the Russian war, and he said me mad. And I tell him say if the Russian have more arsenal of you, we are beg people to go help you, to go win a man who have produced. How come?
No, America in a problem because the Republican them no want to support the Ukrainian people them them war.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, they know that not tell. And me think that Putin make a wise move still. Start fight NATO before they come settle in. Because of that, this is what I'm going to do. What you say?
Well,
answer me, what you say?
Well, that's about what? About Putin or about the war?
Why? I'm telling you why. You remember one time, watch the movie Art of War?
Watch the movie?
Art of War. You remember about 10 years ago?
Let me tell you, if you listen, read the book.
No, you have to watch it or read the book.
Yeah.
And in Art of War,
yes.
If the enemy is coming, and you prepare. You start the war before he come from second.
Okay.
So Mr. Putin used the Art of War and
listen.
second.
Yeah, learn, man. Trust me. And when you explain to me, I remember, though,
Yeah, man. Yeah, so you start the war before them second. So by the time them second, you're already with the war.
You're already over upon them.
You're already over upon them. So you can't win.
Well, may I tell you, glad to hear someone listen so. Glad to hear, man. It made me feel like I do something,
No, man, you do sitting a long time. You do sitting before me pitting them one, and me pitting, I tell me, say, I'm 30-year-old now, I mean, I say, good father.
Yeah, more than 30 years, me there. More than 30 years.
Yeah.
More than 30 years, me there.
No, me, I say, my child, Tanis.
At 30.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, because Muta, me be who me be, because me farm, and me say, look around me yard. People say they don't have, but me have more than enough can give away and sell.
Of course.
So, come.
Of course.
You see, me have things there right now. Me I say, how come someone that say no have nothing to do? And they say, get up for one day, plant one banana tree every week. By the end of the year, you don't need to work for your person.
Dozens of banana trees.
Dozens of banana trees.
Yeah, man. The amount of sucker where you dig out of that.
That's seed you're planting.
Even if you get 5 sucker, and 1 year time you dig out the 5 sucker, you plant that back. And 25 sucker that you're going to get now, with the 5 sucker, And then you go there again and you multiply the 25 by 25. And so it can multiply, but people don't know that.
You know, say since money past 75 plant sucker already.
See there?
75. And I tell myself that before a year done, I'm supposed to plant 500 plants sucker because plant short.
And so much land you have, man? How much land you have? How much land you have?
I think about 17 acres.
Which part you live? Which part you live?
St. Elizabeth, man. I always want to see you in a motor, but you not come here.
No, upon the south, me there, man. Me there upon the south, man. How you man?
Yeah, but me there for Newmarket. You know from Newmarket.
No, Newmarket, they far from where me there, man.
What kind of Newmarket they far? Me come at Junction, come by seat, me come plant.
Watch a man. Then if you come at Junction, me come at Junction because I forgot to go Treasure Beach.
Okay.
But me no come at the only time I come at Newmarket, when I drive go up there, for go through, for reach what long I'm to over here.
Okay, so you have to pass my yard.
Oh, me pass the yard?
Have to. When you come Newmarket, you have to pass the yard.
Eh?
Yes,
but me not come the regular. Me not come through the way the regular.
But Mota, you know, say me left from England, right, and come back and don't go back. And if you look for me banking, me have coconut, me have cane, me have papa, me have ackee. Everything we then send up a plant on the banking, say me mad. Me say,
plant it.
You got plant here over there, sir.
I'm glad how you feel proud of yourself, man. I'm glad that. I feel good.
Yeah, man. I tell them, say, I got to sit down and die and sell me coconut. I got to sell me ackee. I got to sell me right on the gate.
So give thanks to you.
And you tell me, say, we plant it. Everything when we eat, we want to plant it. Nothing has space. Every seed will come in on my motor.
Are you planted?
Everything when we eat, man. I'll come on mango, man. The first that I want come on mango seed, man.
Yeah, I plant mango tree too. Yeah. My plant are sinking too, you know.
Yeah, man. What me know, how long it take to grow?
5 years, me say 6 years.
Okay. You know, someone give one jackfruit, though. It's 2 days jackfruit.
A 3 jackfruit tree, me have.
But in the 3 jackfruit now, dear.
Why you say that? You don't want to.
Because I know that you're not beer.
Why you say that? Wait. Oh, you miss me jackfruit tree now beer.
How long now you're planted?
Oh, what the man I say, man? Every time, watch out. Right now, it beer now till it start no beer again, it rotten up because sometimes I say me eat jackfruit itch up on the stem, the stalk.
All right.
And them, we don't see them there and then drop off and rotten up on the ground.
All right. Mota.
Yeah.
You know, year and a half when I come here. So how me see jackfruit tree beer, me say, you know, say, Rastafari, this year I win it here. Me now let that jackfruit tree and make it drop off. And that's why me tell my wife, say, go on and come back.
Yeah, well, me have jackfruit, man. How you say, man? Jackfruit, my jackfruit tree beer, man.
So on to your cane, them.
Oh, all right. Me have cane, but right now, I'm bridging. He might deal with the cane vibes, right, you know, because the hill kind of gets steep for me, you know. For go down there for the cane, them.
You get old.
Everyone away.
Yeah, me know, so you get old.
No, me not go back down there, so, man.
Okay.
And the young boy, you want to chop no land again, you know.
All right, Mota, here what I go do.
I know that me can't go down there, you know.
Yeah, but he's struggling to come back.
You don't know the thing, man. You don't know the thing, man.
Yeah, man, self-preservation.
Yeah.
You get...
Want some flat land, you know. Flat land for plant, man.
All right, here what you do. You go and check me on your farm, man.
Eh?
One farm and feed you and your wife. Because I say, if a woman have you, it must be a God have you. Because he's a determined man, you know, man.
Eh.
Yeah, man, you know, son, you me love, and your wife me love, because I him keep you.
You never hear up on the radio the other day with Keshima?
No.
Thursday. Last week, Thursday, she up on the radio with Keshima, you know. Yeah, man, blaze up the airwaves, man. Me I tell you.
For YouTube, there for WhatsApp.
I don't know where there, but I know such a blaze up the place.
Yeah, man, me I tell you, Mota. Me tell my wife, say, you know. Me tell my wife, me say, you see, Mota, I woman will keep it. Because right now, man gone to England, and I say, right now, me didn't want to come back. Me can't manage myself. Then I told, me can't come downstairs and come down.
Then all you talk about me, I get old. All you talk about me, I get old.
Yeah?
Me can't go up any staircase, man. Oh, no, man. Staircase don't stop me, man. Staircase don't stop me, you know. Staircase don't stop me.
What you see with me, because they come out, me go spray to one and spray. Me not even want to go upstairs, you know. I'll go to their space, you know. No, man, me just time go back out and do and go find.
That not stop me, because I don't use elevator when I go in a business place. Me no use elevator. Not your tall me about.
What do you when you come to England? When Sinua far, what you do?
Sinua?
Yeah.
When you Sinua. I swear you can't Sinua.
You see the beast from the east, me did that when the beast from the east, although you come after. What me know say, I went in a big old thick shoes, me feel cold.
No, man, you have to see me if you know what I do, man. Ask anybody where they are in England, where me do when I reach over there.
Eh?
When me there. Ask one of your friends them, when them see me in England, in the cold, how me stay.
Yeah.
All right? Anyway, we'll give somebody else a call, though.
All right, you take care.
Nice talking to you, man. You're kind of spurky.
Listen up, I'm going one for St. Elizabeth.
All right, bro.
We live from Sunshine, nice studio, IRFM, you know who?
All right, sir. Give thanks.
Yeah, but I give some cane. I plant cane here, man. I have
everything. I have cane million. I just made 4 gallons of cane juice last week.
You know, yeah. But me I go have cane with 3 times your cane. Me know that. No, Mota.
Yeah.
Mota.
Yeah.
Mota.
Yes.
I tell you something what happened to me. You see picture when you got a tough gang where Bob Marley depend? You know, so me have the original picture in my yard and me tell you say, I want you hit it show you say, me no know how me get it. I want man from Banton, but it about 25 years. The tough gang where you see Bob Marley.
Yeah.
I'm on your research.
All right, let me ask you a question. You're going to have the cane, man. A stripe cane you plant?
Me plant every cane. Me plant black cane, me stripe.
No, the black cane, them too tough, Rasta.
Mota, if make you a black cane with inside yellow, you never taste a cane like that.
No, a mill, me want a mill. Me have a cane mill, you know.
Mota, all of me cane and can mill, Mota.
All right. We have to go now. We have to go.
That's my favorite pan, you know.
All right, we have to go.
All right, yes, I love you. Take
care.
Man,
bless you, man. Give thanks, brethren. Why, you're sweet, my man. You're sweet, me. All right. So we'll take a break and come forward. Yes, me I tell you, say, and them kind of voice, say, make me know, say, me not do nothing in vain, you know. Yeah, man. Them brethren there, me know, say, what me I do is not in vain. Them kind of man, they will just call me from market there. Yeah,
Yeah, Muta.
Blessed man.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
I 2 questions go ask you. Maybe Indian people that stick on fire, so Indian people them. Indian people them. Let's stick on fire, sir.
The what kind of people?
Indian people them, man.
The insane people. Not true, we must say insane.
You look like I
I know insane, them insane. I'm mad, them mad like me.
No, sir. You know,
insane, I'm mad, I do different things to me.
Auntie Jackie wouldn't do it with mad back.
Oh, you think so? She madder than me?
No, me know, man. Me work with Minister Auntie Jackie work there right every day.
Okay, I'm sure she madder than me, man.
Yeah, I face it too.
So where you call from?
You know, so I call from over Camp Road.
Eh?
Yeah, a George man, one wheelchair man. I one time ever see us still. Marodine, when I ain't got Marodine.
Oh, what the funeral of Marodine there?
Yes, man. I see him. Man, he sit down and I give him 3 when I pass and go.
Okay.
I ask him if he's on the right road.
Okay.
I am Mr. Miguel when I car too.
Eh?
Yes, man.
All right, sir.
But boy, I don't know why Indian people don't stick on fire. Sometimes I don't like hear them. You know, afraid of man, go, man. Every night, man call somebody dead.
Mandingo?
Boy, I'm sure that when I come on, I'm going to give it. But I know that somebody about somebody. I'm sure that I'm Muta.
You're true, I don't know, listen. I'm going to tell you what you say.
Every night, the man call somebody dead.
If you go play our funeral.
I ring out one funeral.
Go play,
yeah. You got the 9 nights, I ring out the candle light, I ring out the set up. No, God, what am I doing? You know what? You know what? You must speak all the earth.
Yeah, make me laugh. Alright, Rasta, they really need some laughing.
If I don't them one that make him for even so good tonight.
Oh, the dope for them cars if you not gonna come on.
Yes, man. But boy, I play 2 nice script for me, man. But boy, me can't manage the inside, man, them.
Alright, where you are here?
Play 2 nice script for me here, man.
Alright, I'm going to play one, you know. Come off of the phone and make me play it.
Alright, more big up to somebody who are listening right now. Big up Rasta Poolgi and country. And the whole of John Collian and one dance son.
From which part?
John Collian.
John Collian?
Yes, man.
Your friend them come from John Collian?
Yes, man.
Me no want none of them friend the Rasta.
No, man. Nice people there, man.
From John Collian.
Every trouble one of them are come down.
That's a John Collian, man. That's a John Collian, you know.
But you trouble one everybody are come down.
Them see one dead meat, the whole of them are going on their feet, you know.
Yes, man. Yeah, man.
All right, sir. Give thanks.
All right, Father Muta.
Yeah. Yes, Ian.
Yes, Shane. Morning, Shane. Morning, Shane.
Muta, you want to talk to her, Shane?
Shane say, car, why you up, Shane?
All right, let me hear you, man. Let me hear you.
Muta.
Yeah, man, me there.
Morning, sir.
Morning.
Still listening to your JB Wedge, man.
We there.
Yeah, cutting edge. You know, see, from Mandingo get cut off motor, me at the panel line, yeah.
A Mandingo what?
From Mandingo get disconnect me the panel line, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Judge, know me, I tell you some.
You know other people get on before you. Other people get on before you.
That me I wonder, because, me hear you talk to 2 man, you one of them long, talk to one of them long, and then you start play the clip again, and me I say, Jaja Muta must know, so I'm there on the line.
Yeah? Oh, we must know, oh, me know, oh, you think me know?
I don't know, I just say, you know. All right, I want to ask you everything, name have anything to do with anybody or anything, name.
If name, it well depends on what the name mean and where, or who gave the name. Because usually in Africa, the parents look upon the youth, and if they want the youth turn out a certain way, also, them give the youth the name according to that. And then when the youth grow up and know meaning of name, you know, it gives them more confidence in themselves.
Look like when you name out on Thursday evening, there, sir.
Yeah, the African name them, yes.
The African name them.
Yeah, so when people listen to it, and them say, well, I'm like that name for my picnic, you know, when I'm born or so.
Yes.
You know, and then them get the name. So when the youth grow big, you know what I'm saying, when my name, because people are going to ask them, you know, so where you get that name from? And say, my father give me an African name. So what it mean? I tell them, it sound more pleasant to the ears.
Definitely, yes.
Until I say your name. Miss White.
I give one of my name OJ, something like that. I mean, your name out one name like that me all right long the meaning, right? But me can't really tell you the meaning, what it mean, right? You know.
OJ.
Yes, I hear you get that name there.
Okay.
I know you one of my name that name there already.
Well, without a doubt, you know, most of the youth them in Jamaica, I mean, I say it like me a boast, you know, but most of the youth them in Jamaica who have an African name.
Yes.
I mean, give them it.
I know.
Yeah, from the 90s, they when we started.
Yes.
We give them the name them, so.
For real.
You know.
So, I want to ask you this question. What do you mean in a rare? You know what I mean in a rare?
Tonight the laughing night. Why am I so depressed to rat? I'm glad for the little laughter, man.
What do you mean, man?
Rare, it's like a man feel good joy. It's a rare, you know. People say rare for different reasons nowadays.
Definitely, because I know...
people say rare now because certain clothes of them have on a rare. Them a rare market where bend down plaza.
Nobody gonna further motor.
It's like a bend down plaza thing, yeah.
Yes, nobody gonna further. So this market, you know, that's one of the main thing where I get turned down every year. Me I wonder because when you say rare, I know nothing substantial.
But the people them think substantial in them, man.
Yes, but yeah, the things in the substantial. But all this market I get burned down every year. I wonder if I
police have to figure that out because I can't figure that out. Police have to figure that out.
Yeah, man, because a long time from the market I get burned down, I say this thing, so I wonder if they want to change the name of that market, man, because that name they no fit so.
I don't think of the name why them are burn it down.
Well, name have meaning.
And somebody have grudge with somebody in there or something. The name not going to do with all the market.
Something wrong there for them. Something not right there.
Something right because some people in there grudgeful and bad mind.
Every market that you know.
What you say?
No, I say every market that you know, the bad mind and covetousness and all them type of thing. Every market in it, you know.
Yeah, but what I say, I don't think that's the name why they burn it.
Well, John, no, I tell you, but you know, look.
I mean, if you want to think that, you know, but me no feel that show the name why people are burn it.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, man, you know, I mean, you talk about this YouTube thing, you know, more than for a reason, for ban it out of Jamaica. Because me, I talk to one brethren, one idea about the YouTube thing, and you tell him, say, the reason why America want to make you assess if you have a different reason. And you know,
TikTok.
Now look for something in a more time. Then when I see this thing, I was so shocked because I see the Prime Minister on one platform, one permanent man, depending two and him tell him which part time when he got do and what lollipop he got do. And 2 man and then the man upon the platform, all the man I say fully done. That are the Prime Minister. I said to the man, fully done. And the man I tell him when he got do with him, you know. I mean, I wonder if you see all these things, you know, them can't take no action against them things.
I don't know. That I try find out.
So when you tell a man, say, boy, a man will set you up by doing these things, take off your head and put on the next man's head and, you know.
Vice now, vice.
Yes.
Clone your vice now. It's a new thing now for clone people vice.
And put two separate persons together like your war.
Yeah.
And, you know.
Big headline. Mutabaruka expose.
Yes.
You know? Then we get there.
Definitely. One more thing before I move, because I hear you talk something the other day about the World Court.
The World Court.
And some abortion thing, right?
What me say about the World Court?
Yes, like them talk about some abortion thing, so them ban abortion, and all the 52 states in America, how much states in America have to govern under what the World Court say.
No, the World Court, but the Supreme Court.
The Supreme Court.
In America, they did have a law from almost 200 years ago where Donald Trump bring it back.
Yes.
Yeah, so that is where the woman, them I get crazy over that. The woman must have a right to deal with her own body. The government must tell the woman what to do with her body also. So I forgot what the law name do, but I know the World Court and the Supreme Court of America is U.S. Supreme Court. The highest court in the land, you know?
Definitely, sir. The highest court in the land.
In America, me talk, you know?
Yeah, in America.
Yeah, them set the precedent for anything we are going as it relates to the law and the Constitution.
So, according to that court now, anything him say at the last hearing, right?
Yeah, you can't go now. Because it's all right, you have country, all right. America is a continent, you know, and the state them come like a country. They have their own governor, and some have their own law.
Yes.
So what the law gonna say in Florida, don't go for the law in Philadelphia. But now you have a federal law, and the federal law now is to govern the whole state them in America. So you have the calls Supreme Court, that them call it.
Good. So the final say.
Final, yeah. Them say have the final talk, yeah.
Yes, so. Well, me ask you that, you know, Muta. I want to mention something about cartel.
But you say that I don't know. You say that I don't know.
No, it's linked to this. That's why I mentioned that first, you know. But it linked to this that I talk about. And cartel now, how for him thing go? Cause I think say
I mean, how for him thing go?
Cartel role in the all right.
England Supreme, all right. We govern, Jamaica governed by the Supreme Court in England.
Definitely. And all the Caribbean island, right?
No.
Only Jamaica.
No, only Jamaica, but we just talk about Jamaica, you know.
Yes, all right.
And all the island them, and Jamaica we are talking about. Okay. Jamaica, we're not independent.
Mm-hmm.
So we still hold on the crown of England.
Yes.
So the court in England is the last say.
Mm-hmm.
When you want to appeal, you go to the England court.
Yes, sir.
To get the appeal. So them say, no, in the cartel thing, them say some discrepancy, and I think they must go back to the court and figure out what them have figure out.
Good.
So that is what them do now.
Yes, cause I think I learned said the Supreme Court in England say in quash the case. You never hear that?
In quash the case?
They say in quash the case.
I remember hearing that.
Yes, sir. That I saw. That I
so
said.
What that mean to you when them say quash the case?
When them say them, well, I would ask you the same question, but sure you ask me first, me I go answer you.
Yeah.
When a man say you quash a thing, that no means
you say done with.
You're done with it. You're final with it.
Yeah, but it's not done.
Yeah, but
because the DPP can't bring it up again.
He can bring it up again.
Yeah, man, it's not done. I was going to come out.
Yes, because I think that court should be the final decision and have the last say.
Yeah,
so
but the law never said done with and it must go free. They never said that.
Well, me can have an issue with it because if you say you quash a thing, brother, if you say you quash a thing.
Yeah, but you use the word quash.
I saw them say, I saw them
media but them not have no word quash in English. And you say quash, Jamaicans say quash. You have to tell me exactly what them say.
Well, as for Jamaicans say, I don't know if them use the next term, but this a term Jamaican use quash.
Jamaican use the term quash. Okay, squash means them done with it. That's how we quash means. But I bet you say the Supreme Court never said that.
Well, then, me not go, yes.
Yeah, because if it did say that, it would have come back and out the road already.
Exactly. So then,
and then the DPP would not look about it again.
Yes, so then if we fix up the argument because then we misled people because when people...
Who are mislead people? Who are mislead people?
I don't know which one of them.
YouTube are mislead you, man. YouTube are mislead you.
Anybody use the word quash, them are mislead people.
YouTube are mislead you.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, man. And then again, me I tell us a motor cartel, you know, say I get the figures, them are one permanent person.
No, but you're talking for the next thing I know what you say you're done and other people are wait.
But look how long me I wait motor, you know. So
no, but the 2 year wait you spite somebody else.
No, man, me not spite nobody.
Yeah, but you're talking about 15 minutes and over, Bridget.
Yeah, me I wait over 2 hours.
What?
And me I wait over 2 hours.
So we have to nobody else to talk until the program is well with
just go lay down and me you on the phone and me jump up.
So you show me now say nobody else to talk till the program done. You just talk.
We never say that, Muta. Them man talk, look how long you talk.
Yeah, but me I tell you say the pan is long now. Give me the time the pan left on the radio.
All right. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Let me say regret to some family who lose one loved one in a mic for me on the chair in a balaclava around a Armstrong, yeah?
All right, go on, talk.
Yeah, man. Yeah, me family, Maclish family.
Them asleep now or them wake?
Well, I don't know if they're wake, you know, motor. I mean, I'm in my house, I don't know if they're wake, and you have some listener where a morning as me don't chat, you know, a morning, them see me, them say, me hear you talk to the boss last night, you know, because them you know. Yeah, me talk to the boss last night, so me don't want to hear up them daughter, they saying.
All right.
Especially one when named Cindy. She not left cutting edge, she not left arm step in the razor. I hear me tell you.
All right, sir.
Blessed night, sir.
Yeah, man, give thanks.
Yeah, man.
Yes, this is the cutting edge. We want to tell you, sir, we'll be back here at 2 p.m. to 545 with the stepping razor, the art of war. We give thanks for the moment and the time and the energy. We will take a call. Yes, Hail.
Rastafari.
Blessed lie.
Rastafari.
Blessed man.
Yeah, man. They are yell up there, you know.
Give thanks.
Yeah, man. They are yell up there, Rasta. But you know, meditation, me I want Rastafari.
You know, a long time I don't hear you.
Yeah, man. I say go, man.
Long time I don't
big
hear
up
you.
Muta. Yeah. Can't call him my father in the faith, you know. Rastafari.
Okay. Yeah, man. Of course.
Yeah. Great things they do over the years, Muta. But me I meditate the children them now. And the killing and stabbing and you know, cause one day my little daughter I go up on graduation, you know. Left from primary and go somewhere else. I'm going to meet and hear the principal attack and them I describe the children them, but they say if the children them grow up in our world, where most things that them are sick is all about violence and sex.
Yeah.
Then you can't blame the youth them if you see them and live.
Definitely
like that.
not. Yeah.
You know, so
that's why I say we should have banned certain things.
Certain things should have banned.
Yeah.
But as I say, these people are going to let them come to kiss certain people. Harsh. So if them claim saying for them society, certain things can play and show.
Yeah.
Always negative, and them know it will carry a negative effect on the people them.
Yeah, them don't care.
Them don't care and come like our people follow them same way, our leaders and things. So and them things that cause judgment, you know.
Yeah.
So no matter you can't tell a person if you do good, but at the same time all you have to feed their mind with a bad thing.
Yeah, it's like Biden now, he might talk about say they might commit genocide and nothing, but him still a send bomb go give them.
Yeah. You see me?
Still a send bomb on the corner.
Yeah. You know.
He might give them food over there, so and I give them the enemy the bomb over there, so.
Yeah.
Joke business. Yeah.
Joking. You know, a lot of things. Sometimes I sit down and I look on the world I'm living in, crawling near to 50 now, looking back as I get to you, grow up, and when I learn, and when I'm looking at the world, I say, but, you know, so this world, I think, this world is full of some educated fools.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, we still not understand the true purpose of life.
Yeah.
Which is to do good. You know, because they are bad and good. And when you sit down and look into life, the only thing makes sense of it, do good enough.
Yeah, of course.
And as we are do things in our life, and we are experience back reaction account to reaction, we supposed to can look into what is happening and know, say, all right then. We want this to come about, but by going it about this way, it will bring a certain side effect, which is not good. So let us find a next way to go about it without carrying that bad side effect. Because it's all about finding the way to reach our goal without disturbing nothing else.
Yeah, without disturbing the nature too. Don't disturb nature.
Yeah, which is the head, you know. Yeah, so all the fooling shall go on with some people where come up and read and acquire them love children. And then and them same one and promote the very thing we are cause the children to be what they are. You know, so bless up Mota and bless up Jerry, my brother, and thing, you don't know.
Bless up, man. Come up on the radio, you know.
Yeah, me here.
Okay, all right. Give thanks.
Bless up.